Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Pierce from Evil. We back at it like a crack addict going smack addict. Today we are bringing the Toon deck forth. This is my Toon deck variation. This is thus far kind of like the final build for the Toon deck for me. Found a little missing pieces. I feel like I don't feel like I have dead cards in hand, except for two. I'm still not too sure what I'm gonna do with these. They've kind of been working in the past, but nowadays the decks I'm going against, they kind of don't work. So I might turn these two into Ash Blossoms. I don't know, but here's the current deck as is. We got three of the Blackstone of Legend. Of course, we need these to get the Red Eyes Toon Dragon out. So we got that. Eater's a Million. This card, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna spend too much time on Eaters a Million because if you know, you know. The card is good. It's really good. It's not a Toon. I can't use it to do anything else. I had space. I found it. I said yes. Then of course we got the Red Eyes Toon Dragon because why else are we running the Stone of the Red? Toon Dark Magician. Running two of him. We're running a three of the Toon Ancient Gear Golem. Now he was one of the pieces I just recently added. Of course, Kane attacked the turn that was summoned. But while controlling Toon World, opponents control no Toon monster. This card can attack your opponent directly, like other Toon monsters. But if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent, which is good because I help get some of that crafting material off the field. And if this card attacks your opponent, cannot activate spell and trap cards until the end of the damage step. So, yeah, like if he's swinging, you're gonna have to take the 3,000 if you don't kill him before battle. So that's pretty sweet. So then we got, of course, Toon Blacklisted Soldier. You already know why he's in here. He's the 3,000 beat stick, another 3,000 beat stick. Plus, he has the ability, as long as Toon World out, to not only hit your opponent directly, but once per turn. If I control a Toon World, I get to banish one card on the field. So, but when you activate that effect, you also cannot attack. Nibiru, we're using two of these. Y'all understand why Nibiru is here. We don't really gotta get into deep context. There's so many multi-summon decks out there. Got to have it. So Mimic Cat is the card that I've been considering actually dropping recently because of the non-usability of Mimic Cat, and it makes it feel like a dead card in my hand. So it reads, if you control Toon World and a Toon monster. That's where the problem comes in at, right? So there's some times where I'll have Toon World or I might have a Toon monster, but there's times, hell, you'll find out there's a lot of times you might not have both on the field unless the thing's going well for you. You get to target one of your opponent's card in your opponent's graveyard. If it's a monster, special summon it to the field. If it is a spell or trap card, set it on your field. You can only activate one Mimic Cat per turn. It's fun. I have taken people's blue eyes with this. I've done some filthy things with summoning some really filthy stuff. I summoned a Zeus with this thing, but it's a dead card like almost 80% of the time in the deck. Whenever I see it, I don't ever really get to utilize the hell out of it. So it's kind of like a meh. So, I'm gonna probably run it maybe one or two more times just to check it out, really. But then we're probably gonna switch these two to some Ash Blossoms. I feel like there's a sort of a better purpose. Ash Blossom, maybe you can even go like Infinite Permanents, maybe if you wanted to, or maybe like some MSTs. I don't know. They're gonna become something else though. All right, then we got the Toon Table of Contents. Add one Toon card from your deck to hand. Easiest pie. You can use this to pretty much get everything in the damn deck. Period. Lightning Storm. Y'all know what this does. 3 of. Do you gotta have it? No. If you want to cut this back to 2, I can understand and put something else in there if you want. Toon Bookmark. Great card. Needed to get the Toon World out. Grab other Toon stuff. But if it's not specified Toon World and it's text anywhere, then it isn't a target. So there's some cards that don't target, but that's why we're running Toon Table of Contents, because that hits everything else, literally everything else. Comic Hand, this card makes people rage quit. It's a rage quitty card because people see it, go, what's that? And then I go, I'm yanking your monster. Thanks for making them so strong. And then they become a Toon, so I get to hit you directly with it. A little gross. Then, of course, we're running Toon Kingdoms instead of Toon World. Here, I'll let the effects scroll down the sideline for you there. But yeah, no, you don't run Toon World, you run Toon Kingdom. It's better. It has all the juice. Also, something about the bookmark as well. It's very end of it. This effect also really helps. So if a Toon World you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead, and you can only activate one Toon bookmark per turn. So you could literally play this early, go get Toon World out there. They try to destroy it, you banish this instead, Toon World lives. Like, Toon World protects the monster, the bookmark protects Toon World. So you got that going for yourself. Then you got Toon Page Flip. Literally one of the first go-to cards in the deck. Like, already have a Toon World. Next thing you best believe we're digging for is a Toon Page Flip. Because the Page Flip, you pick 3 of your Toon monsters. Now, mind you, you're going to pick 3 of them, and your opponent's going to randomly select one. So they're going to be randomly selecting one of these beat sticks, or I also like to throw Dark Magician in there. Sometimes, depending on when I get to play it, some of these cards might be burnt from banishing of Toon World or whatever else, but don't really matter what the hell you're going with. You're getting something juicy out of the deal, so you got to have it. And then Toon Briefcase. This is another recent addition that's been really good. You cannot search Briefcase with a bookmark, but you can with a table of contents. And pretty much when your opponent summons a monster while you control a Toon monster, you shuffle that thing back into their deck, which is excellent because a lot of people, if they play it and then you end up destroying it and sending it to the graveyard, they usually could just fetch it back with something else. But there's not much, like, you fetch it back, and they're like, okay, that's fine. It goes to the graveyard. I'll get that back in one turn. No problem. But you take it and you shuffle it back in their deck. It's like, hey, I'm not saying that you can't have that. I just don't want you to do that to me right now. So you put that back in your deck. We'll try this again later. So straight value out of that thing. So that's your 40 card deck. And then extra deck, whatever the fuck you want to put in it. I haven't built a real extra deck for this. So the extra deck you see here was because I was running one of the pots that stated that you had to banish like 3 or 6 cards, and depends on which one you do, you get to draw 1 or 2 cards. So that's why I had these random things in here. You can actually summon Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, and if you do this, you could turn this into a Zeus if you really wanted to. Minus that, you could also technically summon number 11 Big Eye, because with 2 level 7s, which would be 1 Red Eyes, 1 Dark Magician, or whatever. So you could get a Big Eye out of this. These 2 really don't serve a purpose. They're just cannon fodder to be sacrificed to the... Oh, right now, they're kind of just sacrifices to the Eaters of Millions. That's why they're literally 10 right now, because you could banish 5. You could banish cards from your hand, and he gets a little bit stronger. But if not, you could just banish 5 of these, then banish the other 5 for the other one. There you go. You got your Eaters of Millions. Get to nominal way. Hey, so that's the deck profile. We're going to get into a little bit of gameplay footage. I wish it would have been better footage, but unfortunately, I tried for like 30 minutes, and pretty much everybody rage quit out, except for like 1 guy. So I'm going to use that in maybe one of the other longer videos to try to get y'all some visuals, like how the deck works, when it works great, how people rage quit, when it doesn't work so good, but yet you can still pull it back from behind if you know how to pilot the deck real good. But yeah, that'll be it. So let's get over into the actual footage. Okay. So we'll play one of those. So bookmark. We actually run that. There you go. Like that. We're getting one of the big three. We'll leave the golem behind because he's really more of a later play. Because when he attacks, it prevents them from doing stuff. You send him out to attack first because he'll protect. He can't activate back row until like after this whole phasing is done. I'll play him. All right. Can't play two of those in one turn, so base.
The water.
Okay. This guy's playing with fire for real, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set briefcase. Play this tune. We're gonna run Age Flip again. All these once per turn things. Other red eyes must be banished. That is. That's fine because when he goes to swing attack. That's right, he can attack the same time, same turn he was summoned. Forgot about that. That fast. Yeah, we're not playing those games with you, my guy. Yep, there goes your number summon. All right. Oh, man. Effect, hit you with 3,000, can't activate traps until after that's done. As crazy as it seems, you don't really need much to make the deck murder. Sometimes you could really get this thing rolling and people over murder, but then everybody starts quitting too, and you can't ever finish a match out. End phase. Right, drawing. Redstone. Almost banished, so that's literally a dead card, low key. I'll summon it though. It doesn't work for my hand. Banished. Battle phase. Activate that. Bam. And phase 2. Okay. Opponent's out here thinking again. Not too sure what he can do. It's like all I can do is read these cards. Dave for some serious answers right now. Shoot, I'm gonna just down to defense mode. And there's a surrender. All right. Another pretty solid opening hand here. Play the Blackstone. Next response. Trigger. Bonds. Red Eyes. Center stage. Response. Contemplating. Trigger. Ability. Trigger response. Magician. Trigger response. Nothing. The Red Eyes. Response. Blackluster Soldier. Response. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. How did it happen? Card response. Suitcase with that card. Briefcase. Set briefcase. And phase. Now that is your ideal turn one. Boom, boom, boom. 3,000, 5,000, 7,900. 100 life points from death. Literally 100 points of damage away from the OTK. Now at this point, we're just waiting for him to see what he could pull off, see what he could do, or does he just surrender? He doesn't surrender. So he's reading cards, trying to remember, figure out how the hell to do this. Ooh, get that stuff down. Shuffle it back into the deck. Wait, does this stop the effect from happening? Yep. Lose 200, don't lose a dude, though. And once again, another surrender. Okay, I tried. It's been like 30 minutes. I've been trying to get content with this deck. Everybody keeps surrendering. We can't get a full... We're making people surrender even when we don't get the full combo going. They're just like, no, I'm good. I'm out.